Welcome to the basketball game between the Covington Trojans and the Lebanon Tigers. Here with Jordan Inman. How do you feel about tonight's matchup?
To be completely honest, I don't know a lot about this Lebanon team, but from the warm-ups, they look to be, some pretty good shooters all around. I really didn't see a bad shooter for them. So
Yeah,
just
they were
have to
hitting
see how
those
the
mid
first quarter
ranges.
goes, and we can finally be able to judge it. But
We played really well against the Park Heritage team the other night, Thursday night.
I was not here for that. You and Trace both took that game on, so hopefully they can start out as strong as what they did then.
Can see that Holly Linville is starting tonight for Kenzie Richardson.
Linville enters the starting lineup because she's the usual starter, I think.
She is.
Yeah. And the Tigers win the tip as they're going to get an easy layup to start, scored by number 14, Kirsten Smith. Engel brings it up, throws it over to Peyton. Peyton over to Engel. Almost turned over by the Lady Trojans. Hackett with the ball in the corner. Skip pass to Peyton. It's going to be a foul committed by the Tigers. That'll be on number 14, Smith.
Engel inbounding the ball.
Engel inbounds it. Tough shot attempt there by Linville, but it'll send it to the stripe for two. Linville's first attempt is through. Her second one is a little bit long, rebounded by number 24, Barr of the Tigers. Number 10, Newsom brings it up. Defended by Hackett. They're going to put the three ball up. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by number 10, Newsom. And there's going to be a foul call as Barr attempts the mid-range jumper, but she is fouled. First free throw is a little bit short, just a wee bit. Didn't quite make contact with rim or net. Second one is up and through.
That one looked better.
Drastic change from the first one. It's going to be a pass over to Linville. Another foul call on the Tigers. Number 24, Barr.
Do you know why that foul was called?
He called a block. Haymaker inbounds to Engel, who will bring it up for the Trojans. Engel gets it over to Peyton. And Engel will have it back up top. Peyton takes a three. It's going to be good. Newsom over to number 12, puts up a three, and she responds. That was Wines. Good defense there by Wines as she deflects the ball out of bounds, so will remain Trojan possession. Engel inbounds to Peyton. Back to Engel in the corner, who looks to take a three. It's going to be long. Engel gets her own rebound. Gets it over to Linville. Hackett looks to take a three. It's going to be just short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by number 14, Smith, as number 12, Wines, pushes the ball up the floor. Good defense there by Engel. Wines takes another three. It's going to be short. It's going to be a foul call. I believe it will be on Linville.
Kenzie Richardson checking into the game for Holly Linville.
Go. Number 20, Smith, checks in the game for Brainer. Wines inbounds it. Another three-point attempt by Wines. Going to be no good. Rebounded by Newsom of the Tigers. Cross-court pass. Wines takes another three ball. No good. You'd think she'd get it by this point.
She's taking quite a bit of three balls. Engel bringing the ball up the court. Over to Peyton.
Peyton skip pass to Richardson.
Engel back to Peyton. Peyton into Haymaker. Out to Hackett for the three ball. It's in. Newsom bringing the ball up the court. Skip pass number 24. Back to Smith. Hackett almost with a steal.
She would have stuck with it. She would have had the steal.
Yeah.
Looked like she slowed up. Down low, Smith is going to get the easy layup. Now putting the lead back in the hands of the Tigers. Engel brings up the ball for the Trojans. It's going to be a foul call on Wines. Good pass down low to Haymaker. Stolen by the Tigers, and it looks like Barr's going to get an easy layup here, and she does. Hackett gets it over to Peyton. Peyton to Richardson. Down low to Haymaker. Good ball movement. It's going to be up and over. No good by Haymaker. And it appears they're going to call a jump ball underneath the Trojan basket. Number 34, Ottinger, is going to check in the game. Engel to inbound. Gets it into Hackett.
Peyton with the ball to Engel. Back to Peyton for the three ball. It is good.
Wines with another take to the basket. It's going to be no good. Foul call is going to be on number 34, Ottinger. They're fifth already in the first quarter. Engel over to Peyton. Tough pass there. And it's going to go out of bounds. Another Trojan turnover.
This Tiger press has been pretty well executed.
I don't know. It's been pretty well executed, yes. But as there's almost a steal, the Trojans have broke through it fairly easily. I mean, it's still well defended. They're just getting good passes in. But, I mean, it could take effect. Newsom over to Wines. Ottinger's going to take a three. It's going to be no good. Air ball. Rebounded by Haymaker.
Over to Engel. Over to Hackett. Back to Engel. Back. Nearly stolen by Wines. Haymaker inbounding the ball to Engel. Over to Peyton. Double teamed. Stolen by number 24. Misses the layup. Engel with the board.
appears Peyton stepped on the line attempting a save. It's going to be another Trojan turnover. It will be Tiger ball as Ottinger will look to inbound. I hope I'm not butchering that name. I mean, that's what I'm reading, so. Inbounds to Newsom.
To Ottinger. Inside to, stolen by Kenzie Richardson. Engel with the ball, bringing it up. Over to Peyton. Back over to Engel. Back over to Peyton. Inside to Haymaker with the layup. She gets fouled by number 44, Sperry.
Haymaker's first attempt is up. No good. Second attempt is up. No good again, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by number 14, Smith.
Newsom with the ball. Over to Wines. Inside to Sperry with the mid-range jumper. It is good. Engel bringing the ball up to court.
Engel gets it over to Peyton. To Richardson in the corner. As it appears Brown has called out a play for the Trojans. A foul call yet again on number 34, Ottinger. The Trojans, I believe, have now entered the bonus. Am I right?
What was that foul call? I didn't quite catch it.
To be honest, I really don't know either. My apologies.
Engel with her first attempt. It is good.
What an arc.
There's a lot of arc when she shoots the ball. It's pretty.
Engel's second attempt, my bad, is through again. Newsom looks to push. Wines is going to take another three ball. No good. There's a fight for the ball. They're going to have a jump ball.
Rebounded by Sperry.
That will stay Tiger possession. Rebounded by Richardson. Engel looks to push. Richardson, good find there. As Richardson gets the easy two-point basket on the backdoor cut. Newsom will bring it up for the Tigers. Down low to Sperry. It's going to be a foul call on Engel.
Ottinger inbounding the ball.
Sperry's going to get an easy layup. Tying the game at 14 with about a minute 20 to go in the first quarter. And another Trojan turnover on a bad pass by Carson Engel.
There's been a couple of those tonight. Turnovers.
Absolutely. Newsom brings it up for the Tigers. Over to Wines. Wines rips to the left, brings it back.
Bar in the corner. Cross court to Wines. She drives in and finishes. Engel bringing the ball up the court. Hackett on the right wing, drives in. There's a turnover. Newsom on the fast break. Misses the layup. Barr with the rebound. She gets fouled on the shot attempt.
Send her to the line for 2.
Seems we have 2 subs coming in for the Trojans and 2 for the Tigers.
First one is good. Reynolds and Stonecipher will check in the game for Hackett and Engel.
Seems that Smith will check into the game for the Tigers.
That's not going to be confusing. 30-second timeout called by Travis Brown. I don't know why I said Travis Brown. His Coach Brown would have been better, but whatever.
It was called by the Trojans.
There you go. That works. That's probably the best option there. Jeez, I'm a genius.
You are. .38 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Trojans are down by 4. Peyton bringing the ball up the court. Pressured by Newsom. Over to Haymaker. Over to Reynolds. She gives it back to Haymaker. Haymaker in the corner. Gives it to Richardson. And stolen by the Tigers.
Around.
Nearly stolen by Reynolds.
Foul call on Reynolds as the Tigers will inbound.
Wines inbounding the ball. Inside the bar. Misses the layup.
Rough layup attempt there.
Yeah. Saved by Wines. Over to Barr again. And she makes it this time.
Redeems herself.
Seems that'll be the end of our first quarter. Trojans down 6.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
We'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect. This is cooperation. This is individual responsibility. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome to our CHS Live broadcast. We're back with the coverage of the second quarter between the Covington Trojans girls basketball team and the Lebanon Tigers. Score is 20-14. The Tigers lead. Haymaker will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Tigers pressing. Inbound to Peyton. Nearly stolen by Wines. Stolen by Wines. Barr with the ball on the fast break. Takes the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Smith. Rebounded by Peyton, actually.
Good effort there by Peyton, getting on the ground for the loose ball. Haymaker looks to push for the Trojans. Gets it to Richardson in the corner. Richardson gets it to Reynolds at the top of the key. Haymaker's going to travel.
Wines bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Guarded by Haymaker. Gets it over to Smith for the jumper. No good.
Another jump ball call.
It will remain Tiger possession. Smith with the three-pointer. It is good.
Putting the Tigers up 9 points. Haymaker's going to drive, gets it down low to Stone Cipher. It's going to be another Trojan turnover right through the hands of Stone Cipher.
Sperry checking into the game for Kirsten Smith. Wines bringing the ball up the court.
Wines over to 20, Smith. Back to Smith. Smith's going to take a 3 ball. It's going to be no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Wines. Puts up a, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Regardless, ended up being a pass, and Sperry's going to get the easy layup. Another foul call on Wines.
Seemed like a hard foul to me.
I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see. She might have got poked in the eye. Holland's going to check in the game for Peyton. And Holland will shoot the free throws for Peyton.
Wines checked out of the game.
First one is good for Holland. Second one is no good. What is that called?
Lane violation.
Lane violation. Why could I not think of that? Holland's second one is through.
Technically your third one.
Well, whatever.
Barr with a three-pointer. It is good. Huh.
Putting the Tigers up 12.
Engel with the ball. Into Stone Cipher. Ooh. Travel, it will be Tigers ball. Barr bringing the ball up the court. Over to number 32, Barr. Stone Cipher with the rebound. Thrown. There's a turnover.
Ottinger over to Barr. Barr down low to Smith, who puts up a wild shot attempt. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Barr, but she stepped out of bounds. That'll be Trojan basketball.
Surprised that wasn't a foul call.
It's going to be a turnover. Ooh.
And a jump ball.
Jump ball?
That's what he called.
Okay. I thought he called the foul. I didn't.
I thought it would have been a foul call, but Richardson inbounding the ball for the Trojans. Into Engel. Nearly stolen. Over to Holland and turned over.
Smith gets it into Barr, who brings it up for the Tigers.
Over to Ottinger. Drives inside, kicks out. Nice layup.
I didn't expect that to go in, but I mean, it was a really good take.
I didn't either. There have been a lot of foul calls in this game.
Trojans at the line for a 1-1 free throw.
Engle's first attempt is through.
She is 3 for 3 tonight on free throws. Four for 4. Newsom with the ball. And a travel on Barr. Reynolds with the ball. She will bring it up the court.
Spin move. Reynolds gets it over to Hackett. Hackett swings it to Engel. Reynolds takes the three. It's going to be short. Barely hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hackett. Puts up the shot, I think. We'll send her to the stripe for 2.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 24. Trojans at the line for 2.
Hackett's first attempt is good. Second attempt is good.
Cutting the Tiger lead down to just 10 points with about 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The Trojans will commit their 6th foul. One more and they will put the Tigers in the bonus as well, as number 32, Barr, will go to the line.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 34. Their second, team 6. Tigers are at the line for 2.
First one is through. Second one is through as well. Reynolds looks to inbound. Gets it into Haymaker.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Tigers.
Reynolds inbounding the ball to Linville. She brings it up the court. Kicks it in the stolen by Ottinger. Barr bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it over to Newsom.
Good pass down low. It's going to get the easy 2-point basket for number 30, Brainer. Engel looks to push for the Trojans. It's going to be a foul call on Barr. Trojans enter the double bonus.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 32. Her first, team 10. Trojans are at the line for 2.
As Reynolds to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is through. Second one is through as well. Newsom takes it up for the Tigers. Stolen by Reynolds. Reynolds gets it over to Engel. Engel almost travels. Probably could have been called a travel. Haymaker with it in the corner. Gets it over to Engel. Engel down low, tries to get it to Linville. It's going to be a turnover again as Newsom looks to push for the Tigers. As Barr misses the layup, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by the other Barr. And the Trojans will retain possession as Reynolds looks to inbound.
Inbound to Engel. Oh, stolen by Barr. Over to Newsom. Newsom with the ball. Back over to Newsom for the three-pointer. It is good.
The Trojans started this game off fairly well, and here as of late, they've just started to let things slip.
That was a good layup by Holly Linville.
Good take.
Yeah, things have started to slip. Just feel like too many turnovers. Mid-range by Barr. It is no good. Rebounded by Linville.
Good defense there by Hackett to get there at the last second.
Engel with the ball. Over to Linville. She thinks about the three. Instead, shoots
It's going to be a
mid-range.
clean block by number 30, Brainer. Barr with it now. Stolen by Reynolds. Things really slowed down there for a second. Reynolds is going to take a three. No good. Rebounded by Barr, who looks to push for the Tigers. Newsom over to Ottinger. Over to Barr. Newsom's going to take another three ball. Long. Newsom gets her own rebound. This defense is not looking stellar right now from the Trojans.
It is not. Passed up to Hackett to Linville for the layup. That was a good play by the Trojans.
That was good. They threw the ball, got the ball up the court quick, and they got an easy layup for it. Newsom with it for the Tigers, defended by Engel. Comes off the screen, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Barr. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15. Her first, team 7. Tigers are at the line for a 1-on-1 free throw.
You know, and with Peyton being out of this game, do you think that has had quite the effect on this Trojan, how they run their offense and their defensive, tenacity?
It has. With Engel being the main point guard, Peyton being in the game is a good.
I just don't think that
to bring the ball up the court.
I just don't think there's another reliable source, like another reliable player as those two to bring the ball up the floor. And because of that, with Peyton being out, I feel like that we've seen some turnovers that could have been, that wouldn't have happened, say she were in the game.
She's hit 2 threes this game, hasn't she?
I believe she's 2 for 2 from 3, yes.
And last game against the Park Heritage Wolves, she had at least 10 free throws. She had a lot of free throws.
James Harden-esque.
That it is.
Barr's going to take a three, and it's going to be good off the catch and shoot three ball. Peyton will bring it up as she gets it over to Estes. Richardson with it. Peyton in the corner is going to take a three. No good. Rebounded by Newsom as she looks to push. Smith is going to take a three. That's going to go through. I believe her foot was on the line, actually. It's going to be a long two.
The Tigers' lead is now 17 points.
There's the James Harden we were just talking about. Peyton's going to be sent to the line for two.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 44, her second.
See if she can cut this lead down to 15 points.
First one rattles in and out, no good.
Stone Cipher checking into the game for Hackett.
Peyton's second attempt is no good. Off the back of the rim. Newsom looks to push for the Tigers. And it appears they're going to try and hold for the last shot.
with 44 seconds on the clock. Smith drives in. She will not hold for the last second shot, but she will get fouled in the process.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15, or second, team 8. Tigers are on the line for 1-1.
First one's no good off the front of the rim for Smith. Second one, no good off the front of the rim again. Smith is going to dive on the floor for the ball, but she's going to be out of bounds, as the Trojans will get the ball with about 35 seconds left to go in the first half. As Richardson throws it right into Newsom. It's going to be a Tiger turnover, though. Newsom throws a bad pass that goes out of bounds. Now the Trojans will get a second shot at this.
Haymaker inbounding the ball. Into Peyton. Newsom putting good defense on her. 20 seconds left in this half. Haymaker with the ball. She drives in, puts up a little jumper. It is no good. Rebounded by Micah Stonecipher, and she gets blocked.
No good. Barr looks to push. She's going to be fouled by Richardson, which will send her to the line for a 1-on-1 free throw.
Tigers at the line for 1-1.
There have been 19 fouls in this half.
Wild. Barr's first attempt is no good. First and only attempt. Estes with about 4 seconds left. No foul call there, as that will be the end of the half. Your Trojans 26, the Lebanon Tigers 43. We will see you after this 10-minute break.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig, and Paul, holidays are over, but we have a lot of games coming up. One thing I think that puts it in perspective, we have the girls state championship basketball pairing show a week from Sunday. That'll be on the 24th, and it doesn't seem possible that we're there. With a lot of people have done a lot of work to get to this point, but we are certainly in a position where we need to continue to all understand what our responsibilities are as we head into hopefully a successful tournament season very soon.
It is, Bob, and certainly let me express my pleasure for joining you here today. It's always it's always the highlight of my week to get to talk to you and our fans out there about high school athletics. It's just so important and formative in what we do. But yeah, we're here. You know, the girls tournament draw show is a week from Sunday, and you're going to be sitting at the anchor desk hosting that show, and we're happy that's on your agenda and happy to have you. But you know, everybody's worked so hard, and you know, I don't believe that you can ever say thank you enough. So you always want to start with thank you for what everybody's done, to our school people, to our administrators, to parents, the people who have made sacrifices along the way. And it's been tough. I'll acknowledge that. You know, the holidays and the wanting to get with family, and you know, the fatigue of dealing with this for such a long period of time has been tough. But it's like any other athlete does. And when it gets tough, that's when you got to bear down, and you got to refocus a little bit and remember what's important to get through this. And I think that's the period that we're at right now. And you know, we can't let fatigue and tiredness of COVID get to us right now. We've got to stay diligent in our safety habits and wearing masks and washing hands. And then when that vaccine becomes available, you got to get out there and you got to get it. And so we can return to some kind of normalcy sooner than later.
As someone who has had COVID, I can tell you that as diligent as my wife and I were, we relaxed a little bit when it came to members of our family, and found ourselves, a month in bed and wishing that we had been a little more diligent. So you're exactly right. It is 24 hours a day of constant vigilance, no matter who or no matter what.
That's exactly right. This thing is sneaky, and as soon as you let your guard down, you just don't know. It's going to get you, and that's what COVID does. I mean, it's out there, and you think you're being safe, but you let that guard down for one moment, and sometimes you don't even know where that's at. But you've got to remain diligent, especially our student athletes and our families that have student athletes living there. It's time, folks. We got to get it right from now throughout the rest of the winter to be able to celebrate state championships and tournament success.
Paul Neidig with us talking about IHSAA. We're heading into tournaments, and certainly we're a part of Indiana NCAA tournament moving to Indiana. There's going to be a lot of basketball in our state coming up, Paul.
Boy, isn't that awesome? It's just fitting for Indiana. We grow basketball here, is what I've heard many times and certainly believe. And it's just feeling that we're going to celebrate the entire NCAA tournament at the same time. Our high school tournament's going to be going on. And I would tell the fan base that we've got the things to look at for the boys tournament. We're still don't want to get out in front of our board here at the IHSAA, but it's going to require a few changes from the association, and we're certainly looking at those now and see how the NCAA tournament schedule will affect our tournament, and we're still waiting for a few pieces of information before we can make some final determination, but we should have an announcement for our fans coming up either later this week or the first of next week.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Paul, as always, thanks so much for your time. Have a great week.
We will, Bob, and the same to you, and thank you very much for doing what you do.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Welcome to CHS Live, and we are back for the second half broadcast of your Covington Trojans and against the Lebanon Tigers. Score is 43-26. Tigers lead. What do you think the Trojans need to do to get back in this game?
Limit the turnovers. I mean, I think you have to start there. I mean, you have to make smart passes, and I mean, you have to break through their press effectively. I mean, no matter how tough it is, you have to limit the turnovers.
Turnovers.
Because a lot of times these turnovers, they end up being cross-court passes to easy layups for the Tigers, and I mean, they just can't have that if they want to get back into this game.
Half the turnovers have been led to fast break layups, honestly. Engel with the ball. Bringing it up for the Trojans.
Double cross, defended by Wines. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Peyton. Peyton down low to Haymaker. Haymaker dribbles it off the foot of Barr. And it will stay here.
Wines was out for almost all that second quarter, wasn't she?
After she committed that hard foul on Peyton, I think she sat the rest of the half.
Out to Hackett. Over to Linville.
Not a bad pass there by Hackett.
It wasn't.
Engel tries to find a cutting Peyton, but it's stolen by Barr, who brings it up for the Tigers. And they will reset with Newsom kicking it out to Wines. Smith in the corner for three. No good. A little bit short. Rebounded by Barr. Barr puts up a wild shot. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith off the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by Peyton. And Engel looks to bring it up for the Trojans. Down low to Hackett. Misses the layup. Peyton gets the rebound.
Linville nearly turns over the ball, throwing it into Hackett. It will remain Covington possession.
I think we just need to think out the passes, think through the passes a little bit more.
Yeah.
Haymaker misses the easy layup. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. As Barr goes down, nearly gets an and one, and that will send her to the line for 2 free throws.
Kenzie Richardson coming into the game for Hackett, who seems to be injured. She is bleeding. Correction.
Is there a timeout called? Did I miss something? Oh, they're going to... Oh, is it on the floor? Dan to the rescue as he goes down and cleans up the blood off the floor. Appreciate the Covington athletic trainer, Dan. To be completely honest, I don't know his last name.
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man. That's his name. So, yep, that's it.
That's what I like to call him.
We will resume play.
Barr at the free throw line.
First one is through. Second one is through as well, putting the Tigers lead at 19. Looked like the ball is off the fingertips of Peyton, but it's going to remain Trojan possession.
This Tigers press. Engel with the ball. Newsom guarding her.
Cross.
Over to Richardson. Richardson drives. Nearly stolen, and will be a jump ball. That was a good hustle by number 30 for the Tigers, Barner.
As it will be Tiger basketball as Barner inbounds it to Newsom, who brings it up. Wines cross-court pass to Barr in the corner. 3-ball. It's going to be no good off the front of the rim. Batted out of bounds by Peyton. It will remain Tiger possession.
Barr inbounding the ball. To Newsom in the corner. She drives. Little floater is good.
Nice little floater there by Newsom. Linville puts up a shot off the bottom of the backboard again. Wines brings it up for the Tigers. Gets it over to Barr. Back to Wines. Back to Barr. Can't keep up. Newsom over to Wines. Wines cross-court pass again to Barr, who looks to take another deep two. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Smith, who puts it up and through.
Engel with the ball. Over to Peyton, nearly stolen. Tipped out of bounds by Newsom. The Tigers currently lead by 23 points. Haymaker inbounding the ball. It's to Engel, nearly turned over.
They're right between two Tiger defenders and somehow ends up in Engel's hands. Linville with it, picks up her dribble, gets it into Haymaker. Peyton puts up a 3-ball. It's going to be just a little bit long. It'll be Tiger basketball as it goes over the top of the backboard out of bounds. Barner inbounds it to Newsom, who brings it up. Defended by Linville.
Smith in the corner.
Surprised there was not a 3-ball taken there.
She was quite open. Oh. Late jump ball call there.
After it was ripped out of the arms of Barner, Richardson already had possession of the ball, but
We'll go. Possession will go to the Trojans either way. Stolen by Newsom.
Wines into the corner. Back out to Wines. Wines will dribble to the left. Puts up a wild mid-range shot. Looked like she was fouled. Regardless, they're going to get the 2-point basket. Engel looks to push. Linville wide open. Gets the layup. Wines is going to take the wide open 3-ball, and it's going to fall. Her second of the night. Second of about 8.
Haymaker with the ball. She's pushing it. She'll drive in, and no good. Newsom
A little
with the
hard
ball.
off the glass.
Yeah.
And there's going to be
Foul.
another foul call.
On Linville, I think.
It will. That'll be Linville's 3rd foul of the game.
Ottinger inbounds to Newsom. Linville picking her up. Over to Wines on the right wing. Into Smith. Newsom with the ball. Kicked over to Ottinger. To Smith. Into Wines for the layup, and it's no good. Rebounded by Peyton.
Engel will bring it up for the Trojans. Richardson rips to the left, gets it down low to Haymaker. Haymaker puts up the layup, and it's good.
That was a good possession by the Trojans.
It was. Wines over to Ottinger. Back to Newsom.
Into Smith, and seems it was tipped by either Engel or Richardson. I didn't quite see.
Smith is going to get an easy mid-range jumper.
That play just seemed too easy.
Engle's going to push for the Trojans. Wolf from behind, almost stolen. Good pass there by Richardson. Gets it into Haymaker, gets the 2-point basket. Newsom up to Wines. And they will reset.
Smith in the corner, down to Smith, down to Ottinger for the layup. It is good, and it will count. See if she can convert this free throw for the 3-point play.
I believe that's going to be Linville's 4th foul. As the Trojan coaches are not very happy about that, claiming that Linville's arms were straight up in the air, which, it appeared they were, from what I saw.
Sperry checks into the game for the Tigers, and Reynolds checks into the game for the Trojans. Free throw is good.
Completes the and one. It's going to be another Trojan turnover as Haymaker throws it over the head of Peyton. Wines is no good on the 3 ball. Stripped by Reynolds. Newsom's going to take a 3, and that's going to rattle in.
Timeout by the Trojans. It'll be a 30-second timeout. The Tigers are now up 62-32. Me and Jordan are here tonight because our main broadcaster, Isaiah Edwards, is currently playing in the boys' game.
How do you think that boys' game's going, John?
Who did they play again?
Benton Central.
Benton Central. Is Benton Central good this year?
To be completely honest, I don't know, but I have the utmost faith in our Trojan basketball team, and I believe that they'll take care of business tonight.
I'll follow your lead, and that's how I feel about it, too.
It'll be Trojan ball as Haymaker will inbound it to Engel.
Seems the Tigers will not be pressing anymore. Engel bringing up the ball for the Trojans. On the right wing. She finds Richardson. Richardson driving. Kicked out to Haymaker. Mid-ranger is no good. Rebound and layup by Reynolds, though. Wines with the ball on the wing. Kicked over to Newsom. Over to Ottinger. Wines with the 3 ball in the corner. It is no good. Saved. Almost saved by Perry. Sperry.
There you go.
My bad.
Haymaker will inbound for the Trojans as Engel will bring it up.
I'm a little confused. It looked like a defensive foul going through the screen to me, but he seemed to make the charge sign.
I think the referee's a little bit confused on what's going on down here. Regardless, one of the Tiger players was shouting at the ref, claiming that they were on defense instead of offense, and I believe that deserves a technical foul. But that's just me.
Yeah. Wines nearly steals the inbound. Over to Hackett with the mid-range. It is no good, but nearly rebounded by Reynolds. Foul on Haymaker, I think. Yep, foul will be on Haymaker.
On the Trojans, number 15, our third, team 40.
Wines brings it up for the Tigers. Pass down low. It's going to be stolen by Hackett.
Haymaker tries to take the layup and gets stripped. It will remain Trojans' ball.
Inbound pass is nearly stolen, but it's knocked out of bounds by Smith. Engel looks to inbound as she gets it into Richardson.
It was a soft pass.
It was. Could have been stolen.
Trojans moving it around the arc. Richardson drives and throws up a layup and gets fouled. She will go to the line.
Foul on the Tigers, number 32. Their second, team second. Trojans at the line for 2.
Richardson's first attempt is through. Stone Cipher checks in the game for Haymaker.
And Newsom will check into the game for Barr.
Richardson's second attempt is no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Good move there by Smith. And she's going to be fouled, which I believe will send her to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 11. For first, team fifth. Tigers are at the line for 2.
Smith's first attempt is good. Second is good as well. Inbound by Reynolds to Richardson. Richardson drives, kicked out to Hackett. Hackett for the 3 ball is no good, but rebounded by Reynolds. And is fouled by Ottinger.
Foul on the Tigers, number 34. For third, team 3.
Richardson with the ball. Deflected out of bounds by Newsom. Will remain Trojan possession.
Move it out of bounds. Trojan ball.
Smith checks in the game for the Tigers. Reynolds to inbound. Gets it into Hackett. Over to Stone Cipher. Sandlin. Sandlin puts up a shot. It's going to be no good. And that will be Tiger basketball.
I don't know why Stone Cipher didn't go for that.
It looked like she could have saved it. Maybe the Tiger defender got in the way of her, but I was kind of wondering the
She
same
seemed to
thing.
hesitate. Into Smith. And Smith gets fouled by Reynolds.
That will send her to the line for 2.
With 16 seconds left in our third quarter. The score is 64-35 with the Tigers leading.
Smith's first attempt is up and through. Second attempt is through as well.
Sandlin bringing the ball up the court. Over to Reynolds. Into Stone Cipher with the layup. It is no good, but she gets her on rebound and
good move there by
it's the
Stone
second.
Cipher after getting a rebound.
We got the second one to go. Good effort. And that is the end of our third quarter. We will be back for the fourth quarter.
This is a tough time for all of us, and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome to the CHS broadcast. We are here for the broadcast of our fourth quarter of the Covington Trojans versus the Tigers. Wines with the ball over to Smith. Smith over to Barr. Barr over to Wines. Wines kicks it to Smith. Smith with the ball on the wing, and
It's going to be a 3-second call on the Tigers, and that will be
Barr.
Trojan possession.
Sandlin bringing the ball up the court for the Trojans.
It's going to be stolen by Wines, and she's going to put the easy two-point basket. There we go.
There you go.
Estes brings it up for the Trojans. Reynolds with it. Would have been a good pass down to Hackett, but she throws it just a little bit ahead of her as it's stolen by Newsom. Newsom defended by Hackett. Smith over to Wines. Down low to Barr, who puts up a nice little turnaround mid-range jumper.
Estes with the ball. On the left wing, over to Reynolds. Pass was tipped, but saved by Hackett. Estes with the ball drives in and turns it over to Newsom. Newsom with the ball. Over to Smith. Over to Wines. Wines drives in for the layup, and it is no good.
No good. Rebounded by Stonecipher, and Estes will bring it up for the Trojans. That's going to be a travel on Estes. It appears Ramirez will check in the game for Hackett. Wines in the corner. Goes left. Good pass down to Smith. The layup rattles out once again. Rebounded by Stonecipher, and Sandlin looks to push. Gets it out over to Reynolds. It's going to be stolen by Smith. And that's going to be another foul on the Trojans, committed by Reynolds.
Smith will go to the line. It is 1-1, 1-1.
First one is up and through for Smith. And the second one is through for Smith.
Estes bringing the ball up for the Trojans. Guarded by Barr.
It's going to be a foul committed by number 24, Barr.
Gepner subbing in for the Trojans. She subs in for Reynolds.
Good defense there by Gepner. Nope, that was
Gepner was on offense.
That was not what I was trying to say. I was
I know
trying
what
to
you were
say
trying to
I
say.
saw Gepner and I was meaning the Tiger player.
Oh.
Barr's going to get an easy layup there.
Sandlin bringing the ball up for the Trojans. Guarded by Wines.
Sandlin gets it over to Gepner. Gepner loses the ball, and Barr's going to get another fast break layup.
The Tigers have not let off the gas pedal.
You know, I would imagine with, the Trojans putting in their younger players and their subs that
And
the
being
Tigers
down
would
39
surely do the
points.
same, which it appears that that's what they're doing right now. Yeah, they only have 3 subs, I guess. That is true. Estes puts up the wild shot, no good.
Barr brings the ball up for the Tigers. Over to Newsom. Wines in the corner. Into Barr for the mid-range jumper. She has hit that all night long.
Estes brings it up for the Trojans. Full timeout taken.
High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They're about persistence and perseverance, no matter how big the challenge.
The high schools in our community are going through a difficult time, but our fall sports season is off to a strong start. And with your patience, flexibility, and unwavering support, we think we'll have a surprisingly good year.
Most important of all, we've got to follow virus protocols and get a flu shot. So let's stay after it. Let's not give up. I'm Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Our high school coaches and student athletes, thank you for your support.
This is persistence. This is perseverance. This is positivity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
We are back in 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Steal by Barr. And the layup is not good, but she will go to the line for 2. That was quick coming out of the timeout.
Yes, it was.
Was it not our ball? It was?
It was, yeah.
No.
It was.
We turned it over.
Barr back at the free throw line. First attempt is through. Second attempt is no good. Rebounded by Gepner, who will take it up the floor for the Trojans. Loses it. It's going to be on the loose ball on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. Will stay Trojan possession. Sandlin inbounds it to Estes. Sandlin down to Gepner. Estes thinks about the 3, gets it over to Holland. No good off the back of the rim by Holland.
Ottinger with the rebound over to Wines. Wines seems to be pushing it for the Tigers and takes it in. Pass.
Almost stolen. No.
Oh.
And Barr's going to put in another 2-point basket. She's surely had a career night tonight.
Yeah. I saw her hitting the mid-range, a bunch of mid-ranges in warm-ups. And she has hit a lot of them this game.
Estes with the ball. And she traveled. That will be Tiger possession. Bar with it for the Tigers. Cross-court pass to the other Bar. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound, no good. And that will be Trojan ball after the pass was knocked out of bounds by number 30.
That was a good effort by Brainer.
Have we been calling her Barner all night?
I think I have.
Brainer.
Good hustle by Brainer. She dove for the loose ball. And is stolen by over to Bar.
To the other Bar, who gets the layup. Estes inbounds to Sandlin, who brings it up for the Trojans.
And that'll be, might be over and back.
Sandlin. Loose ball. Estes ends up with it. Ramirez thinks about the three. Not a bad pass. It's just jarred loose.
Ottinger with the ball.
She brings it up for the Tigers.
Over to Brainer. I keep saying it wrong.
And Barr throws a pass to absolutely no one in the corner, and that will be a turnover for the Tigers, as Sandlin will inbound for the Trojans. And Estes will bring it up.
Guarded by Barr. Over to Sandlin. To Hall. A foul will be called on Ottinger. Estes with the ball. Pressured by Barr and Ottinger. Over to Sandlin. Sandlin throws it to Ramirez in the corner. Stolen by number 30.
Ottinger brings it up for the Tigers. Gets it over to Barr. Barr will drive, and she gets the layup. Estes will bring it up for the Trojans. Another Trojan turnover as Barr is about to get another easy layup.
.50 seconds left in the game.
That's going to be a travel on Estes. It will be Tiger possession once again.
48 seconds left in the game. Tigers lead 87-37.
Brainer throws it into Ottinger, who now has the ball. Gets it over to Barr. That's going to be a travel on Brainer. And it'll be Trojan ball with about 36 seconds left to go in the game as Estes takes it up. Over and back as the pass is off the chest of Estes. There'll be another Trojan turnover as Sperry looks to inbound. Down low to Barr, who puts up another shot, and it is good. Estes over to Sandlin. Over to Holland. Sandlin thinks about the three. Estes will take the three. It's going to be short.
And there's a foul. 2 seconds left.
Foul call on Ottinger. As Newsom checks in the game. Once again with 2 seconds left. All right. Sandlin to inbound. Gets it into Holland. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the game. Lebanon Tigers 89, your Covington Trojans 37. Tough loss here for the Trojans tonight, but I believe that they will bounce back in their next game. I'm not sure when their next home game will be, but I'm sure that we will be here commentating for it. If John isn't commentating, he'll be producing for us. Overall thoughts on the game, I mean, turnovers really killed them.
Turnovers.
And honestly,
Defense.
a few bad defensive possessions, I mean, those scores start to add up. But, yeah, so that concludes tonight's broadcast. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.